Last summer, my family went to New Orleans for vacation. We stayed in a small hotel on Bourbon Street. The street was always busy with music and laughter, but at night, it felt different. It felt spooky. People whispered about strange things happening during the witching hour, which is midnight to 3 a.m. One night, I couldn't sleep. I heard the old clock in the hotel lobby strike midnight. I decided to sneak out and explore the street. As I stepped outside, the noise from earlier was gone. The street was empty and silent. A thick fog began to roll in, making everything look ghostly. I walked down the street, my footsteps echoing loudly. Suddenly, I heard soft, strange music coming from an alley. Curious, I followed the sound. The alley was dark and narrow. I saw a flickering light at the end of it. As I got closer, I saw an old woman sitting by a fire playing a strange instrument. The old woman looked up and smiled at me. She had piercing eyes that seemed to see right through me. She introduced herself as Madame Laveau. She said she was a witch. I didn't believe her at first, but something about her felt powerful and mysterious. She told me to sit by the fire, and I did. Madame Laveau began to tell me stories about New Orleans. She spoke of ghosts, voodoo, and magic. Her stories were fascinating and scary. She said that during the witching hour, the spirits of the city become restless. Just then, I felt a cold breeze and heard a whisper in my ear. I turned around but saw nothing. Madame Laveau handed me a small, old book. She said it contained spells and secrets of the city. She warned me to be careful and always respect the spirits. As I held the book, I felt a strange energy. Suddenly, the fire went out and the alley became dark. I looked up, and Madame Laveau was gone. Scared, I ran back to the hotel. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. When I finally got to my room, I hid the book under my bed and tried to sleep. The next morning, I told my family about my adventure, but they didn't believe me. They said it was just a dream. The rest of our vacation was normal, but I kept thinking about Madame Laveau and the book. On our last day in New Orleans, I decided to look at the book again. When I opened it, the pages were blank. I couldn't believe my eyes. Had it all been a dream, or was it a warning from the spirits of Bourbon Street?